Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we dive deep into the financial world and uncover the hidden stories behind those official documents. Today we are looking at a report from Principal Credit Real Estate Income Trust. And let's just say they've made an announcement that might interest anyone holding their shares, particularly when it comes to getting paid. It is all about distributions, and while it might sound simple, understanding the details can tell us a lot about how this trust operates. So what is the big news from Principal Credit Real Estate Income Trust? Well, on the 28th of November 2025, they officially declared distributions for all their common share classes. This is essentially the trust sharing some of its profits with its shareholders. Think of it like a landlord collecting rent and then sharing a portion of that rent with the property owners. The table here lays out exactly how much every shareholder gets for Class A, Class FI, Class I, and Class E common shares. The gross distribution declared for November is $0.135 per S-share. That might not sound like a lot per S-share, but when you have millions of shares out there, it adds up very quickly. What is interesting here is that for all these share classes, the shareholder servicing fee is listed as a dash, meaning zero. This means the shareholders are getting the full gross amount directly without any fees taken out for servicing these particular distributions, which is pretty good for them. So the net distribution is also $0.135 per S-share across the board. This net amount is what actually gets paid out to shareholders whose names are on the record books as of the close of business on that same date, the 28th of November 2025. And when will they actually see this money in their accounts? The trust expects to make these payments around the 19th of December 2025. Now, for those of you who are part of the Trust Distribution Reinvestment Plan, which is a fancy way of saying shareholders who choose to automatically buy more shares with their distribution money, instead of taking cash, these distributions will be used to purchase more shares of the company's common stock. For everyone else, it will be a cash payment. Now, let's shift gears slightly to the folks behind the scenes signing off on these important filings. The report is signed by Brian Riley, who holds the title of Chief Financial Officer for Principal Credit Real Estate Income Trust. This signature confirms that the information presented in this report is accurate to the best of his knowledge and belief. The date of this signature is also the 28th of November 2025, aligning with the date of the distribution declaration. Looking at this filing from a broader perspective, Principal Credit Real Estate Income Trust primarily focuses on real estate investments and generating income from those properties. The declaration of a consistent distribution amount across different share classes suggests a steady income stream from their portfolio. The lack of a shareholder servicing fee on these distributions is a positive signal for investors, meaning more of their investment is working for them directly. However, it is always wise to consider the broader economic context. Real estate income trusts like this one can be sensitive to interest rate changes and the overall health of the real estate market. If interest rates rise, borrowing becomes more expensive for real estate companies, which can impact profitability. Similarly, a downturn in the property market could reduce rental income and property values, affecting the trust's ability to maintain or increase its distributions. For Principal Credit Real Estate Income Trust, the key challenge moving forward will be to continue generating stable income from its real estate assets in potentially fluctuating market conditions. Their strength lies in their ability to manage a portfolio of income-producing properties effectively. A potential risk is over-reliance on specific property types or geographic locations, which could expose them to localized market downturns. In conclusion, this report tells us that Principal Credit Real Estate Income Trust is continuing its practice of distributing income to its shareholders with a clear and consistent amount for November 2025. The absence of shareholder service fees on these distributions is a good sign for investors. The company's performance will ultimately depend on its ability to navigate the real estate market and maintain strong rental income streams. Alright, that is our breakdown of Principal Credit Real Estate Income Trust's latest filing. What is your take on these distribution numbers and what do they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description for more community discussion. Thanks for watching. See you next time.